The theory that has been dominant in the private sector over the last decades is that of shareholder primacy, which says that the sole purpose of the existence of a corporation is to increase the profit of the shareholders. And this way of looking at what business should do has led to a situation nowadays where 69 out of the 100 largest economies in the world are businesses and not countries. The way that corporations are run today, that is at the root of many of the problems we have in the world. The environmental issues such as climate change and species extinction, and then also the social issues, the social divide, where 8 people own more wealth than 3.6 billion people, half of the world's population together. But at the same time, what we are seeing globally is a new movement, a new development, which is also termed the fourth sector, the social entrepreneurship sector. And social enterprises take inspiration from the non-profit sector by being founded for the purpose to solve social environmental issues and by being mission-driven and transparent with the impact that they are having. And at the same time, they take inspiration from the private sector by being profitable and by using the resources in the most efficient way. Now, if we look at the situation in Bhutan, there's actually a very fertile ground for new ways of thinking about business, about the impact that businesses have on communities and on the environment, which is grounded in the rich Buddhist heritage and the values that this country is built on. And while Bhutan might not be in a position to rapidly develop new technologies, Bhutan can become a place where social innovation is taking place, where new models are being developed about how businesses look at the impact they want to have.
The Social Enterprise Clinic is the course that was designed for our last year students to apply their legal knowledge in the field of social entrepreneurship. Together with the professional supervisor, our students work as a lawyer, come up with the business plan and the proposal, but mostly our students focus towards giving our legal services as pro bono. In return, our students are getting the skill to become a market-ready lawyer as well as the skill of becoming a social entrepreneur.
I always thought that working with people who are daring enough to start their own businesses would be interesting. Like it is an art in itself. They are implementing businesses from a mere idea. So that thought alone made me join Social Enterprise Clinic. And for me, I'm a very indecisive person. So working for small businesses made me cluster up my courage and set me into a right gear to achieve the social and environmental goals of a business.
I am a person who is genuinely interested on learning about how people interact with each other in a business setting, how they behave, and most importantly, how a business functions. So the Social Enterprise Clinics has given me opportunity to interact with business owners, entrepreneurs, and clients. As a result of those experiences, I'm more confident and equipped to advise any kind of businesses.
We have worked with Bhutan Blossoms, which is a food production and manufacturing business. It is a social enterprise that is conceptualized and founded to solve social and environmental issues in the rural community. We are proud of the works we have done with Bhutan Blossoms in acquiring the land lease, rebranding its business, and building the needed trust with the community.
In spite of all the traditional and community dynamics and differences, we managed to get everybody together in the same room on an equal footing to discuss and come up with their own idea with regard to the use of their profit share. And most importantly, you got everybody to unanimously agree on a single idea.
We are working with Nudge and Lambton, an NGO who helps children in conflict with law to reintegrate back into the society, as well as who helps those families in difficult circumstances to sustain themselves. We are working with them to come up with the social enterprise business model which can give them a steady income apart from the donations that we get from the donors.
One crucial project that we have been working on has been in supporting the graduates of the first and only school for the deaf children in Bhutan called One Step Institute for the Deaf. We're helping them to become entrepreneurs by developing a business that is evolving around the deaf culture.
Through several interactions and meetings with the students there, we came to know that they did not see any working opportunity for them after graduating from the school. So we also came to know that they were interested in farming, and that is where the Social Enterprise Clinic came into the picture. We helped them set up a progressive farm with a secured market, and it really touched me because I was able to make a difference in their life.
Through the clinic, we also got the opportunity to deal with children in conflict with the law, divorced women, children in difficult circumstances, children with disabilities, and women entrepreneurs, of course. And personally, after hearing their stories, my heart was really broken, and it motivated me to work harder and more for them. And before joining the Social Enterprise Clinic, I was limited within the idea that in order to help them, we have to become a lawyer. But I was clearly wrong, because I learned that with entrepreneurial skills, we can actually help and empower them, which will eventually give them the means to sustain their life.
One of our most significant contributions has been in broadening the understanding of social enterprises and the private sector as an important part of our national pursuit of gross national happiness.